Okay, hello everyone. Hello Capricorn. So I'm a bit late again today, but anyway, we're gonna jump right into it. For this week, is what I'm gonna ask for each zodiac is why have you gone silent? Right? So in our life sometimes there's situation where we are forced to be silent. Okay, either to hold our tongue or sometimes we're rendered speechless, and sometimes it might even be out of fear. But for some reason, we are not talking, we cannot talk. All right, and I'd like to look into that because I don't think that is a mode that anyone should be in. I think people should always talk and say something and communicate, right? Silence is the most damaging type of communication, and if possible, I wish no one has to go through silent treatment. And on obviously, don't give other people silent treatment, it's abusive. So, yep, today I have a new deck that I just opened up. It's my Tarot of the Divine. Ace of Swords in reverse. How funny, because it means someone is holding back what they want to say with the Ace of Swords in reverse. But yeah, I'm gonna use the Tarot of the Divine to see what is your situation, and then I'm going to use the Tarot of the Divine as well to see um why you're silent in the situation, and also the last card for what advice we have for you. And then I'm gonna use my other new deck, okay, my Chinese student tarot number 3. No, I think it's from the set number 3. Yeah, so this one is the bird one, death, transformation. All right, so this is going to be our clarifier for any if we need it. And then lastly, we'll get you a motivation card from my green batik deck. Okay, so this is things that I made. They're mostly what do you call that, quotes that I get from the many videos that I watch. Spend more time offline and love yourself more. Well, those are free messages for you guys. So yep, and then finally when we end it, we're gonna have a look at your Amanda Lovelace Believe in Your Own Magic Oracle card, which I have pre-shuffled. So I'm gonna start shuffling now. I will put the link down below for you to skip the shuffling if you like. And if you want to watch on, let's get started, okay? So these are my Tarot of the Divine. It's new, it's by Yoshitani Yoshi, and it's pretty as hell. And will you know it? The cards are textured. I don't know if you can see, but yeah, can you see that? It's textured. That is awesome, and it's so thick too. So yeah, so what is the situation for Capricorn? This is actually the first time I'm using her. I haven't even gone through interview. I'm so sorry, dear. So what is the message you have for Capricorn? I'm a bit behind in my videos, so I kind of want to jump into it. So you're sturdy, you can do it. Oh, there we go. So the situation is, yeah. So let's see what makes you unable to speak. All right. What makes you unable to speak? You poor Capricorn. What is making you unable to speak? And then what is the advice for you, Capricorn? I just want one card. Let's have one card. What is the advice for Capricorn? There we go. Nice. Alright. And then we're gonna get my green batik. Let's have a message for Capricorn. 2? I'll take 2. Okay. So let's see. Capricorn. So what is the situation with Capricorn? 8 of Cups. 8 of Cups, moving away from something that no longer serves you. Okay, leaving behind things that used to make you happy, but now they're just empty cups. There's no more emotions in them. Okay, and even though in front of you it seems like it's harsh, it's the desert, it feels like you're gonna need all the water that you could get from the cups, but in the end you've decided you're gonna go the harsh way because these cups are no longer for you. Okay, I feel like you've made a very, very hard decision to walk away instead of staying here where it's probably comforting, where you can probably get a drink, but you know that that drink is not for you, that eventually you're going to be made to pay for it. Okay, and not in a good way, not in a way that you can afford. So you're saying, no, that is not me. I'm not one to stay where I'm not needed, where I'm not wanted, and you're moving off. Okay, that's a very strong choice, Capricorn. So let us see why in the situation are you unable to speak? Why are you silent? 9 of Swords. Fear. Okay, seems like you are in deep fear and deep pain. Look at the man, he's crying. Look at the woman, she's holding her child close. She's not sure what's gonna happen. I wonder whose story is this. So the Tarot of the Divine, they're all mostly, I think they're all mostly fairy tales, folklore. Okay, folklore. So let me see if I can have a look for a second. Give me a moment. So going back, look at that. The book is colored. It's so awesome. But yeah, looking at the 8 of Cups. Okay, the 8 of Cups is the story of Moses. Alright, so that's not folklore. The story of Moses from Egypt. So the 8 of Cups represent leaving good things behind in the pursuit of higher ideals. Okay, going for something better. This would have comforted you, but you know it's not for you. And the 9 of Swords. Whose story is the 9 of Swords? Oedipus, Greece. Decision making controlled by anxiety. Okay. The oracle warns the king that his son Oedipus will one day kill him. Had he not let his fears control him and raise his son with love instead of hate, the king's eventual death could have been avoided. Okay, so basically the 9 of Swords is you being ruled by fear and your self-fulfilling prophecy. Okay, it's a bad thing that you are thinking is gonna happen, and actually by staying in that 9 of Swords energy, you're making it happen anyway. But whatever it is, this fear is causing you to not be able to speak. Instead, what you're doing is just leaving wordlessly, and obviously that's not good, right? It's very heavy on the soul. I think it's probably very exhausting. So let's see what is the advice the deck has for you. The 4 of Coins in reverse. So the 4 of Coins is a card where someone is holding very, very closely to their heart something that they consider is precious. Kind of like how this vulture is trying to protect the lady. Okay, let's have a look at what the story is. I'll just mention it in case some of you guys know and you might find it a bit more helpful. So the condor's wife, a tale from Peru. So it represents greed and an unwillingness to open up or share. Condor covets his wife, who does not like his lifestyle or living with him. He recognizes her unhappiness but is unwilling to make changes or set her free. Alright, so the condor is keeping her close, even though it's not good. And he knows that it's not good. Alright, he knows that the wife would be happier being able to walk around, to go around, to be trusted enough to be given some freedom. But he is holding her captive because he can't trust anyone else with her. In fact, he can't trust her with her. Right? So with it being in reverse, is telling you to let go of this control. Okay? To let go of this mistrust. You understand what I mean? Okay? Right now you're walking away from something and you are forced into silence by your own fear. And the only way you can get over this is by you letting go of expectations, letting go of control. Alright? You need to let it be. Whatever you're leaving, or whoever is leaving you, maybe, alright? They shouldn't have this power on you anymore. You can let yourself free. You can trust you to manage yourself. So let's see what's your motivation card that we have. Okay, I think I'll go with this one first. So don't cling to a mistake just because you spent a lot of time making it. Alright, Capricorn. We are loyal as hell. Okay, Capricorn is nothing if they are not the people who sees things to the end. And sometimes we can't recognize when we should give up. In fact, we don't even understand why we should give up. Like, we believe that if we keep working on it, eventually it'll get better. We believe that the solution just takes time. But sometimes the solution does take time, but time that we let it heal itself, because we can't do anything anymore. Okay, so this is a card about letting go as well. Okay, let go, Capricorn. Let go. And this one, if you assume everything that glitters be deceitful, how are you going to pull in this gold when we give it to you? Alright, so this is a quote I got from Aspire to Flame, another tarot reader on YouTube. You can check her out. I'll link her down below. Right, so this one, okay, this goes with the fear card. Alright, because of your fear, you're scared if some things are not true. You're scared if they're fakes. You're scared if the thing that seems hopeful is going to hurt you. Okay, and as such, you don't dare to let yourself be free, and you're stuck in the fear. Alright, I think this is pretty straightforward. I don't think we need to clarify, but I will clarify a bit for the fear. Okay, I want to clarify for the fear. Just give me one or two cards to clarify the fear. Death and the Queen of Cups. Transformation with your heart, your feelings. Hierophant in reverse. And what is number 8? Strength in reverse. Alright, so this fear is making you unbalanced. Okay, it's taking away your sense of practicality. It's making you not be you. I know the Hierophant is not a Capricorn card, but it symbolizes having a structure. Okay, so it is taking away your sense of practicality. And also, it's making you feel hopeless. Alright? The strength upright is about someone with enough, with a lot of confidence, with a lot of gentleness, that they are able to tame the beast, even though they look like prey. Right? The lady has her hands inside the lion's mouth. Just like this bird, okay? He should be eaten by the lion, but no. He's cuddling up to it. In reverse, you're missing that. And in a way, it's also saying that internally, right? Internally, you need to manifest that strength inside of you. So let's see what's your belief in your own magic card, Capricorn. Gray. Endings are inevitable. Endings. They need to happen. Alright? Honestly, I feel the longer you make yourself stay in this fear, the longer you make this fear affect you to not be able to speak, the longer you're prolonging the ending. Now you have moved away, or someone else has moved away, right? That should be the end of it, but it's not, because it's affecting you to the point where you're losing your power, you're losing yourself. You're not letting this end come. So what do you have to do, Capricorn? Let it go. Trust in the thing that you're holding precious. What is that thing that you don't want to let go? Is it your opinion? Is it your voice? What are you scared? Sit down. Write it down. What would happen if you speak? And then another day, come back to that list and write down, how bad are those consequences? And if you need a third day, come back again and write, are you willing to accept those consequences? Or will they even happen? Alright? So things that we fear that keeps us stuck, they have not yet happened. They may happen, but they have not. If you need to prepare, prepare. But let it come so you can react to it, instead of waiting and waiting and waiting, anticipating when it might not even happen. Alright, Capricorn? Let it go. I'm gonna read the message for you from the Belief on Your Own Magic deck 37, that's near the end. As humans, we tend to see things in black and white, forgetting to account for all the gray in between. There's someone in your life who's begun to fade away, or maybe they're gone altogether now. Don't fight it. Real relationships are not the same as the fairy tales we know and love. There are no neat and tidy bows to tie things up at the end, leaving you satisfied. Acceptance isn't easy, but it's a thing you need to work toward. We create our own closure. Capricorn, let it go. You have come this far. I know you have tried, but still you're stuck and you're not sure where, why, when. Now I'm telling you, it's because you're not letting yourself speak. It's because you're worried. What if that you can't tell blessings from illusions? And you need to let it go. It doesn't matter if you put so much effort in it before. It doesn't matter if you've spent years. It wants to end, and you deserve to not waste any more time on it. Let it be. It's like losing money. You can't do anything about it. You just have to say, I'ma head out and focus elsewhere. Sorry, Capricorn. I know you're strong and I know you can do this. Okay? So that is all I have for you, Capricorn. It's a very strong message. For those of you that this resonates, I really feel for you. I'm a Capricorn myself. This is hitting me pretty hard, honestly, if you can't tell. But yeah, we're in this together. And as long as there's tomorrow, there's a new day. Okay? Take care, Capricorn. That's all I have for you. If it does not resonate, good for you. Have a look at your other sun, moon, rising, Venus, Mars, Neptune, Mercury, North Node. Alright? Eventually, I'll upload them all. But yeah, until then, take care, enjoy. Take care. Goodbye. Bye-bye.